How's it going, everybody? My name is Prime Patrick from Pennybois Discord. I'm coming at you today with some of my thoughts on China. And as you can see around me, probably not so hot. Everything seems to be on fire. Now, of course, the entire global economy has just been really tanking for, I guess the last year due to inflation, the Russian war in Ukraine, and some other things. But China specifically has really been getting burnt up. This is mainly due to a couple of pretty intense COVID shutdowns and a major housing crisis that resulted in their number two property management company basically defaulting on everything and actually being halted on the S&P for a couple of days at a time. It just sinking everything right now. Something else that is actually making a pretty interesting catalyst that we're seeing is Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, if you will. He is he's running for a third term right now, which is pretty unprecedented. And he has a reputation of definitely shaking up the market. He has just outright delisted companies. He has taken over companies. He's temporarily banned crypto. It's no surprise that a lot of China stocks are very volatile. We've seen this from the recent IPOs that we've been playing. But things are definitely going to heat up even a little bit more because he already has a bit of a strongman personality. But now that he's going to be running for, like I said, an unprecedented third term, and when I say running, we know he's going to get it. What's he going to do? Is he going to just the glove's going to come off? Is he going to go wild? It's going to be an interesting thing to see where we go. Now, I do think that as the economy overall turns around, we're going to start seeing China, of course, start running behind the U.S. And start making some recovery. And God, do they really need it right now? They are currently sitting at pretty much one-year lows and definitely facing what they were seeing back in 2018 when things were wild. Now, for those that don't know, I am a former diamond hand YOLOer who's blown up their account a couple of times. I've since turned myself into a professional day trader. And how I've done that is not just by, day trading and playing the volatility, but I'm also looking ahead and seeing what potential is out there. And guys, I got to tell you, honestly, right now, if you're not looking at specific entries and just licking your lips, you're losing your mind. So I wanted to just pop in here and give you guys a couple of thoughts on what I'm particularly looking at. Give me a second so I can share the screen. So let's start off with Baba. Baba is going to be their number one tech company over in China. Think Amazon, think Google. We're looking at a one-year high of 182. Back from 2019, 2020, they were actually trading, upwards of $300. Currently sitting at $72.19. It's about $1 away from one-year low. They have no business being this low, in my opinion. They've been getting crushed. There was actually some bad news coming out of Hong Kong today, which definitely hurt. I actually started picking up this Baba equities about $72.50, $73. It's going to be a long-term hold for me that I'll be holding for short-term about $100, where I'll start taking some profit, and holding long-term for $150 or more. Let's pop on over to NIO. NIO, of course, is going to be one of their major EV companies. Again, NIO also sitting just shy of one-year low. I've already started entering this at 1085. My target's going to be $25 short-term, $35 possibly long-term. Tonight, there is actually a Tesla earnings. So if Tesla does well, look to see NIO do well as well. They also have no reason to be this low. One-year high was $44. They were trading around $60 not that long ago. I really, really like NIO, and I've already started adding to my long-term positions. Let's pop on over to XPEV. XPEV's, I guess you could call it NIO's little brother, another EV company. They trade pretty strong, one-year high of $56, currently sitting 1 penny away from one-year low. They are just getting absolutely demolished. Again, I also like this. They just hit one-year low right now. I do like them long term, and I'm slowly adding to these positions, just a little bit at a go. So I did start adding that already. Short-term goal, $15, long-term continuation for $25. Now, something that I used to trade quite a bit, and it's been a while, is yin and yang. So yin and yang are going to be their bull and bear leveraged ETFs, and those are going to be 3 times leveraged. They can be a little bit tricky to play, and typically not for long-term plays, especially if you're on the option side. But we do see some definite potential. Now, yen is going to be their bull ETF. Yen had a 1-year high of $266. And definitely has no reason to be at 30.70 right now. This is an easy add for me, both on the equity side and on the call side. I haven't started adding this just yet. It is 4 cents away from 1-year low, but I will seriously be considering picking this up very shortly. Now, on the flip side, what comes after yen? It's going to be yang. So yang is going to be their their bear ETF. Now, other than let's see, an insane run up about 1 year ago to $43. This is actually the highest it's been in some time. It's currently sitting at 28.31, 52-week low of 10.07, 52-week high of 48.44. I do like this. I do like this for short positions. So that's what's cool about playing the option side. You can obviously add yen on the equity if you want. Yang, I will be looking to short this. I think this will be a pretty easy short for me. Again, China stocks volatile with Jinping stepping in. Who knows what's really going to happen? But this is what we really need to keep an eye on. And during these crazy bear markets, absolutely. Play the volatility, enjoy it, get the puts, short everything, have a blast. But long-term investors, people that are trying to turn from a former YOLOer like me, are looking to the future. So stick around, join us on Pennybois Discord. Check me out, Prime Patrick. I've got a big list of different plays, and let's make some money. I think we're going to have some good times here soon. All right, guys, talk to you soon.